Hi everyone, it's Pete here. Just thought I would show you this in its current format. This is Tamiya kit number 58296. It's a AMG-Mercedes touring car. And this is one I bought second hand a while ago, and I haven't done very much with it. It's mostly been shelf decoration, but as you will have just seen, I've been out and done a bit of a speed test with it with the standard electrics. And I'm thinking about updating this one because it's not very fast, and I'm not a fan of the old-fashioned radio gear and all that. So I'm thinking that this isn't hugely rare or valuable or sought after by Tamiya fans. So I don't think there'd be a problem with getting rid of all the standard spec and putting some more modern electrics in it. But I'd invite any comments you might have on this one. Now, I got this from a chap at work who likes building these far more than he likes running them. And it was pretty much mint when I got it. It was a bit scuffed up now. I've run it a few times. And I know it's just been built standard as per the kit, so it hasn't got bearings or anything like that in it. So let's get the top off it and have a look what's inside. Okay, so it's the TL-01 LA chassis, and according to the box it's the long span suspension arm version. So I don't know what the other version was like, but that's what the suspension looks like on there. Now, like I was saying, there's no bearings in this, so if nothing else I need to go through it and replace the bushings with bearings if this is going to be a runner. Now, according to the internet, this came out in 2002 and ran till about 2005. As you'll see, it's got the it's got the old-fashioned AM radio in there, and it's got the old-fashioned manual speed controller there. So just do a quick demo of that in case there's anyone who hasn't seen how they work. Okay, so basically you have a servo moving an arm on a little circuit board there that selects whether you have a resistance, there's two stages of resistance, or full speed, and there's nothing to stop you going straight from forward to reverse. So it's probably no good for the gearbox, but it does provide some fun. But having said all that, I think I'm going to go with an electronic speed controller and a brushless set for this, just to pep it up a little bit. Also, while I'm about it, I'll be putting a new 2.4 gigahertz radio in, save a bit of space and get rid of this wibbly wobbly aerial. Now also, I don't know if this has got friction shocks with the rubber pipe inside or just pogo sticks, but these are pretty hopeless. So I'm going to try and get some oil shocks that aren't too expensive. Now, you probably saw on the video how much it was sliding around, and it's not very surprising. It's got these slick tyres. I don't know what surface they would ever be grippy on, but they weren't very grippy on that smooth road I was running on. So I don't know if it's worth trying some different tyres, especially if I'm going to have a brushless set in here. It might become uncontrollable. So yeah, I might have a look at that. Now, an issue I was having with this was ground clearance, especially with this crappy suspension. I mean, it takes absolutely nothing for that to hit the ground, and I know this is supposed to be a low to the ground sort of touring car, but it's no good as an RC because roads just aren't flat enough. So when I sort the suspension out, hopefully that'll stop that catching the ground so much. I might try and raise it up a little bit. Okay, so the brushless set I'm thinking about putting in this, I'll just show you in my TT-02B, is this one, which is Turner G censored. This one's a 9.5 turn, which is about 4,100 kV. You get this ESC, which has got this turbo function on that you can program with this programming box. Now, this car, there is a speed test video on my site on this, and this one did 44, I think. That's miles an hour, not kilometers an hour. So it's pretty quick. So I think it'd be interesting to see if I can get that touring car up to a similar sort of speed. Okay, so that's the plan for this one. I'm not going to start work yet because one, I haven't got the brushless set for it, and two, somebody might write me a comment that says it's actually worth a load of money in stock form, although probably less now I've battered it around a little bit. But be interested to hear what people have got to say on this one. But for now, that's all I've got to say. So thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time.